What motivates a man to confront the challenges that most of us would run from? Condemning him to solitude, exposing him to defeat and death. The answer is love, a force so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it, blind to all things, even the truth. Birthplace of the human race, a species much like our own, capable of great compassion and great violence. For in our quest to protect the humans, a deeper revelation dawns. Our worlds have met before. I've waited as long as I could to contact you. I've been thinking about you a lot, Bernadine. Every day, all the time. I'm embarrassed to even write that down, but it's true. I fell in love in just one night. And you know what's even harder for me to understand? Is that what I feel for you hasn't undercut the love that I have for my wife. Now, how is that possible? I still watch her every day. So beautiful, so brave. I just want to give her everything that I've got in me. It would come to be called Fortlandia, 2.5 million acres of virgin rainforest, the size of Connecticut, in the heart of the Amazon. And almost as soon as Henry Ford had wired the $125,000 that made him the sole owner of this vast tract of jungle, he began transforming it. Years of bloody civil war has ended in a fragile truce. It is a time of peace, but the threat of attack is constant. Death and destruction is the price for complacency. Ever vigilant, Lord Goda sent a spy to observe suspicious movements in the potentially hostile neighboring territory. His worst fears were true. This neighbor intends to attack with an army of 20,000 men. Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking, why? But there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Hallelujah.